Clean security disc in roller bearing cleaning plant. Ensure suitable hanger is used for loading and security discs are cleaned properly. After cleaning the security disc in RB cleaning plant and drying, soak security disc in kerosene oil for 60 minutes. Thoroughly clean the M8 internal threaded hole using wire brush to remove the dirt, muck and residue of old thread sealant. Place the clean security disc gently on the flat surface and check for flatness of the security disc using straight edge and feeler gauge of 0.4 mm. Check for any metal projections inside thread using magnifying glass. Check internal thread of M8 using go-no-go gauge. No-go gauge should not screw into the thread more than 3 full turns under hand pressure. The go gauge should fully thread into the part without excessive force. Check M20 and M8 bolt threads using go-no-go ring gauge. If go gauge is not going inside threaded hole, use the thread cleaning tool for cleaning and check again. Phonic wheel outer diameter should be checked with vernier caliper. Align the security disc and phonic wheel using a template and guiding dowels. Ensure proper fit before proceeding. Insert the pin through the designated hole in the slip assembly. Secure the pin by gently tapping it with a hammer and applying metal adhesive to ensure a firm hold. Once the pin is fixed, insert the assembly into the corresponding hole in the oiler ring. If the hole in the oiler ring is found to be enlarged or defective during inspection, drill a new hole using a 3 mm drill bit to maintain proper alignment. After successfully mating the slip assembly with the oiler ring using the pin, place securing ring into the designated slot on the slip assembly to lock both components in place. Apply Loctite 572 to M20 bolts. Check threads and axle end holes using go-no-go gauges before final assembly. Position the security disc on the axle end and secure the locking plate using hexagonal head bolt, M20 into 60. Hand spanner for initial tightening provides a feel for thread slackness or obstruction. Use calibrated torque wrench for final torquing. Tighten to a torque of 200 Nm. Bend the ribs of the locking plate using a hammer. Mark the bolts with a tamper check for identification and future inspection. Apply thread sealant, Loctite 270, to hexagonal head bolt, M8 into 35. Attach the phonic wheel using 2 locating bolts. Loosely tighten the M8 bolt into the third hole. Repeat the process for the second and third bolts. Hand spanner for initial tightening provides a feel for thread slackness or obstruction. Use calibrated torque wrench to tighten all 3 M8 bolts to a torque of 30 Nm. Mark all bolts with temper check for easy identification in case of loosening. Apply thread sealant, Loctite 270, to hexagonal head bolt, M8 into 30. Attach the oiler ring device using M8 into 30 bolts. Loosely tighten the M8 bolt into the third hole. Repeat the process for the second and third bolts. Use calibrated torque wrench for final torquing to a torque of 30 Nm. Mark all bolts with temper check for easy identification in case of loosening. Now, wheel is ready for fitment to bogie.